I'm Rex Rogosh, and let's queer up justice. Out former FBI employee seeks discovery in pride flag firing case. A federal lawsuit filed by a gay former FBI employee, David Maltinsky, is moving closer to the discovery phase. He was fired after displaying a progress pride flag. Attorneys are seeking internal FBI records and testimony surrounding his dismissal. Maltinsky spent more than 16 years with the FBI and asked a federal judge in Washington, D.C. to reject the Justice Department's efforts to dismiss key portions of his lawsuit. Maltinsky was fired by FBI Director Kash Patel on October 1, 2025, while completing special agent training. His termination letter cited poor judgment for displaying a political signage at his former Los Angeles workstation. According to the lawsuit, the display was a progress pride flag that the FBI had previously entrusted to him in recognition of his work supporting LGBTQ+ employees. The complaint also says supervisors and the field officer's chief legal counsel had determined the display complied with FBI policy. The Justice Department argues the lawsuit does not plausibly show Maltinsky was fired because he is gay or in retaliation for protected activity. Maltinsky's attorney disagrees, writing, quote, "Defendants freely admitted in writing that they fired Maltinsky because he displayed that flag," end quote. If the court allows discovery to proceed, the case could uncover internal communications and testimony about the decisions that ended Maltinsky's FBI career. I mean, how do you give somebody something and then say, oh, nope, now I'm going to fire you for showing it? Like, just that alone it makes zero sense. I mean, we have seen time and time again the backlash and anti-LGBT stuff in the government under this administration. So this doesn't surprise me. But what does surprise me is that I hope the discovery happens because technically, I mean, yes, a lot of places are at will states, but I know LA has a lot of litigation and protections for employees, and to come to work one day and go, you're fired because there's a flag, seems a little far-fetched to me.
Also, FBI civil service employees, there's supposed to be certain standards when you fire an FBI
Correct.
agent versus any other federal employee. So things that we forget that the Trump administration, even from its first term, their goal has always been to fully dismantle the civil service. And there's a couple things to think about with that. One, why do we have things like the civil service? Well, if you can all study, former President Ulysses Grant and his administration had a little bit of this thing called corruption. And so we try to make it more professional. But the other thing is if they can go after queer people, which, let's be honest, the FBI has a long history of going after queer and marginalized people, so this isn't exactly new for them, but at the same time, for their own employees, if a Republican can go after them, think of the sort of witch hunt someone like I could do if I was working for the next president or some other progressive.
Right.
And we're let's go after everyone who has even considered voting in a Republican primary, because that's where you're going to go if the courts uphold this termination.
Yeah, no, everything that's happening is setting precedent.
Yeah.
It's setting precedent and saying, okay, well, this little thing happened, so now let's push the boundary. And then let's push the boundary. And now we're firing you because you got pregnant and you can't do this. And now we fire, everything sets precedent. And unfortunately, once that ball starts rolling, it's hard to stop it. Well, there is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.